One thing I have learned for sure in my time working with lots of different nonprofits is that every organization is unique. You have a unique way oftentimes of talking about your data, talking about your donors. The way that you measure your fiscal year changes from organization to organization. The way that you specifically divide out your different giving levels is often unique as well. Avid is smart enough to understand all those unique intricacies of how you like to look at your data, look at your donors, and look at your fundraising. You just have to tell it how you prefer to look at your data. If you head to the Gear and the Settings tab over here, and then at the top click on Fiscal Year and Donors, this is where you can start to educate Avid about all those different nuances of your organization so that all the reports and all the insights make the most sense to you. Starting with things as simple as, what's your fiscal year? Do you run from January through December? Do you run from July to June? You can tell it where your fiscal year starts so that all of your reporting lines up with how you would typically look at it inside of your organization. You can also adjust how you measure giving levels. Do you normally like to look at the cumulative annual giving of a donor, or do you like to look at their highest previous gift? So you can make that choice here to determine how do you measure those different giving levels. You can also adjust what's the first or primary way that you like to look at your reports. Do you want to look at fiscal year to date? Do you want to look at the last trailing 12 months? Do you want to look at calendar year to date? You have access to all these different filters as you work through the Avid tool. This just tells Avid how do you prefer to see things first. Down below, you can also adjust your donor levels. You see there's a few in here already. You can add as many as you need if you have other ways that you'd like to look at your donors, from broad base, mid-level, major. Some organizations have a mega donor for those donors who give those largest, highest gift amounts. You can drill in here and go edit any of these giving levels to adjust what the giving thresholds are. If you measure major donors as 10,000 or up, you can adjust those numbers right in here so that all of the data is customized to you, to your organization. So Avid gives you reports and insights in a language that you're comfortable with and that makes sense for you and for your organization. Take a few moments, head to your Fiscal Year and Donors tab under your organization settings, and go tell Avid all those key pieces of information that's going to help it talk to you in the most effective way possible.